Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 42 of 108 Days of Internal Alchemy with me, Sara. I'm here to unlock my absolute level of potential. I'm meant for public speaking. I'm meant to be able to cruise through the world, expressing myself freely, fully in my authentic self, whatever that is. Be my own character. Not hold back, not shrink to fit, not do any of that. And it's going pretty well, I have to say. I'm so excited about what's happening. So, okay. Today's episode is called Walking with My Chest. So that's connected. So let's just begin. Let's find a pace so I can settle into practice. I've had a very interesting day, to say the least. I tell all about it in my behind the scenes podcast. The episode is called The Three Jewels. So if you're dedicated to this process, that episode is very beneficial because I explain the concept of the three jewels. When you take refuge in so it's a Buddhist saying, you take refuge in the Buddha, in the Dhamma, in the Sangha, in the teacher, in the teachings, and the community, which is a phenomenal saying. I've also been triggered the bejesus out of me. A very strong boundary energy in me. That is the energy that is represented through the walking with the chest. And I did the energetical research of hypothyroidism because I realized, even though I've worked with it, I healed it so quickly or so early in the process that I wasn't into energetics on that level then. I didn't look at the behavioral pattern that was connected to it. But now, let's see if I can find it. I never get to do what I want to do. When is it going to be my turn? Yeah, that's the opposite of walking with the chest. So it's about self-worth and standards, the standards that you are holding or not holding towards yourself. So it's today's episode of the behind the scenes is also about the standards. It's me setting boundaries and giving real life examples. And it has nothing to do with the person. It's always about me. Okay. Relax into the eyes. Let's open up the head a little bit. Connect with the eyes. Connect with the body. Turn on the root lock. And see if you can breathe gently into the eyes. Any tension that you are sensing or noticing in the face or in the eyes. Allow the energy to sink. Move over to the temples, the ears, fascia in the face. Turn and twist the ears if you feel like that is what the body wants to do. By now, you should be following your own body. So we're opening up the chest. So these are the practices that has helped me to move closer into my standards, to speaking my voice. So it's all about me being completely unhindered to be myself. And that's, I've really done that today. Yeah, I really done that today. And I could alchemize the anger that was connected to me not putting up my own boundaries properly before. So it's never about anyone else. You can let go, open up the neck. Bring in the life of breath of life. So we're accessing truth, we're coming back to truth over and over again, and then we practice expressing. So today I practice expressing with very much clarity and precision, but also with a lot of love and compassion. And I didn't turn it into a conflict. I just stated what I had to say, and then that was it. And that triggered another layer in me. And I came to the podcast, had a really, really strong transmission. I really feel like I'm getting close to my own voice. It feels good. Handling different business opportunities, collaborations. Where I can feel like I'm fully myself. I can speak my truth and it's being received. Flow with your body. We're going to get on our knees pretty soon. Okay, see if you want to go a little bit deeper. So this is where you express. If you have anything to say it to me. Give it to me, share what's been going on, what's not working, what is working, what is you want to share with me. Move and talk. Move and express. Express with your chest. Don't hold back. I can take it. I won't get harmed because you mean no harm. In the alchemy, you are protected. You will mean no harm. Your intention. This is... Okay, I need to speak to that intention versus impact. So your intention will remove the impact when you come from a place of your own healing and not damaging anyone else. Pop my hip open. Going deeper in the top of the spine. Okay, and relax. So now you just observe. You've been alchemizing and expressing. Now you give the body the permission to do the work by itself. So when you leave practice, the work is done by your body. The practice doesn't end because the practice ends. No, no, no. This is what triggers the alchemy. And the more of this you do, the more it will trigger. That's where the Wellspring membership comes in. If you want more of this and you just want to move, that's where you go. But when you step out of practice, it's the body doing the work. So I want you to consciously step out of the practice during practice to practice someone else working. So if you just get to sit there and the body does all the work, what is the appropriate energy to show up with? That's right. Gratitude. So here comes the next level of expression. Now it's the nice voice and the gratitude to the body. I'm beyond grateful that my body is healing so quickly and that it's responding so well on everything that I'm giving it. It responds so well when I listen. It becomes an extraordinary partnership. So thank you. So this is when you speak nicely and kindly to yourself. And just pay attention, does it feel different than speaking to me in the alchemy? If yes, why is it so? Introducing moment of reflection. I like how this is naturally evolving to expressing verbally and having moments, still moments of contemplation. Because now we're starting to, I start to teach you the basics so we can move into more of the physical stuff. So that's what we're going to do now. So now, if you have a bolster, you can also sit on the bolster or get into squat. So you can sit on the bolster and have a squat position like this, or you can sit in your squat position like this. The best way is to sit in the squat position like this. I turn this down. Okay, so you posture straight on your heels, butt in the air, and you start to lift your heels. We're going to start do proper leg workouts, but they will look nothing like you think they do. It's about opening up the fascia. You can bounce a little bit, opening up the hips. You can put your hands on the floor if you feel like you want to stretch a little bit more. And from here, go to your knees. And if you can't do it as wide or deep as I do, you just do what you can do. And if you feel any type of way about yourself, that's not you, and that you need to alchemize. So if you feel bad because you can't do anything physically, that's an emotions to alchemize. That is not real. That is exactly the kind of bullshit that we're alchemizing here. No one is better or worse than the other. We're all where we are. Walking my chest, me speaking my truth with power. Not being afraid what anyone else thinks of what I have to say. And expecting that the ones who's listening is there for a reason, and the others, that's just not for them. And that's exactly how it is. My coach says, I'm for 0.0.0.0.0.1% of the population. That's a lot of people. Then I can't be for the other ones. And that's true for all of us. The amount of people that we are supposed to influence or impact. I mean, I'm not going to, you never know where things end, but it's not as big as we think it is. So are you talking to me? I'm talking to you. Are you responding? Okay. Living toes. I put my footsies up like this. That's much more strenuous for me. I hurt my toes so many times during martial arts, during MMA, and especially jiu-jitsu and the grappling. Boxing, that's You think you hurt your head, I hurt my toes. So now I strengthen them by putting some weight on them, because they are opening up by this work. So gradually they are coming back. Okay. Okay, rest in gratitude. I'm grateful for everything that arises. I'm grateful for my body. So grateful. Jesus Christ. It's the body that is holding everything that I want to create in this lifetime. And if my body doesn't believe that it's strong enough, then I was obviously lacking in my leadership skills. And I've always claimed that I'm a terrific leader. But if I can't lead myself, then who am I leading? Connect with the energetics of the heart. Maybe place one hand, maybe place two hands, maybe one on the heart, one on the belly, whatever you feel comfortable with. Connect with the heartbeat. Walking with your chest means allowing the heart to lead, and having the voice and the expression and the personal power. It's like the power is protecting the heart from underneath, and the expression protects the heart from above. So when we can walk with our chest and express what is on our hearts from a space of love and truth, it can be with strength, but that's the intention. If the intention is right, then it's just a matter of skill to learn to regulate the volume of the voice. But when we lead with anger or negativity, we lead with destruction, and we're damaging ourselves and other people. So we only use it if it's absolutely necessary. Connecting with the heart, allowing the heart to lead. Okay, next expression. You can do it gently or on your knees and express what is truly on your heart. You choose the level of movement and level of intention or intensity that you feel is matching what is ever on your heart today. So I feel my heart is very gentle at the moment. My voice is still standing up for itself sometimes, so there's still a little bit more fire than I know is genuinely me. I can feel it in the transmissions, but I can also see that it's going in a direction where everything is slowing down. And this is the point of these 108 days. For me to find my true voice, to alchemize anything that is not me, that is false. So you express whatever is on your heart at this moment. Maybe you practice to speak it with not as much fire, if there's a lot of fire. If you don't feel like that's not what I want to do, then that's not what you want to do. So you're never triggered into something that you don't want to do here. You're in full control of your own being. So we're bridging us out from today's practice, which is the gentle spinal flow. Leading with love requires gratitude for the self. We are unable to show others love that we are unable to give to ourselves. So allowing the heart to lead. The heart doesn't mean soft. Jesus is not soft. But it's fair, and it's true, and it's real, and it's always guided by truth and love and compassion. Never to seek and destroy. Maybe feel into the stomach a little bit. We are allowing it to integrate. Connecting back. Haven't forgotten about you. And if you feel that the stomach is asking for a little bit more attention, then that's what you give it in these moments when we bridge out. And so I'm truly opening up parts of myself. Now I'm not only alchemizing in my home, I go to the gym So for the first time in 10 years, I have a gym membership. And I do these practices. I tremor, I dance, I move, I open my hips. I just express myself freely in a way that I would never, ever, 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 ever feel confident to do. Ever. And that's the whole point, to just stop feeling ashamed. And that's here, that's the shame. So that's like, I have to, not hide myself and feel good about it. And then it just magically disappears. I move and I alchemize, and I just refuse to shrink to fit and to believe that I'm not. And I mean, it's just ridiculous what we're doing. Oh my goodness. And that's what I got so sick and tired of. So I decided to, because I lost my teacher, right? So I became my own teacher. I'm like, I know this. Let's just, perfect timing. So here I am, a student of my own teachings. And it's working. Okay, let's have some fun with the stomach. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in halfway and pump a little bit. And come back to massage. Twisting, opening up the lower parts of the spine. So I did a good 2 hours workout at the gym, just in my own, and that was brilliant. So that's my next other step that I'm going to do, to show up there, I think, every morning if I can. I mean, weekdays, Monday to Friday, and go there in the morning. And because I practice, walking with my chest to lead with who I am, and just see what happens. And just be myself and allow people to think anything, what they want, and practice being fine with that. Liberation. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. Thank you for today. I've had a very exciting day, so this was perfect to end with. That's it. If you want to join the mastermind, we start August 26th. Energetics and alchemy combined. It's the three jewels. It's the teacher, it's the teachings, and the community. So it's like the triple effect, and that's probably why it works so great. Because you get all the three jewels. Maybe that's what it should be called, the three jewels. Anyway, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.